As today we're going to be talking about the red ring alert for your Mercedes. Basically, it's saying that you're near something and a ring comes around the thing on your screen. So let's go ahead and check it
If
out.
your Mercedes-Benz is experiencing a sudden red ring alert on the parking display when no obstacles are nearby, do not replace the Parktronic sensors until you check the camera actuator motor wiring. Many owners see that alarming red halo on their screen and immediately assume a sensor has failed or a computer is glitching. They spend hundreds of dollars on new ultrasonic sensors or expensive diagnostic fees at the dealership. This is the ultimate parts cannon mistake because the sensors are usually working perfectly. The actual culprit isn't a sensor at all, but a simple lack of electrical shielding on a tiny motor. This issue specifically haunts a wide range of modern Mercedes models from 2018 through 2025. You will see this on the facelifted E-Class, the flagship S-Class, the sleek CLS, and the entire EQS electric lineup. If you drive a 213, 223, 238, 257, 290 or 297 chassis, you are in the crosshairs for this specific electrical ghost. Drivers usually notice the symptom during the most critical moments of low-speed maneuvering. You shift into reverse, the camera flap clicks open, and suddenly a red ring flashes around the vehicle graphic. It looks exactly like a genuine Parktronic warning, telling you that you are about to hit a wall. You slam on the brakes, look around, and see absolutely nothing but empty pavement. The technical reality behind this is a classic case of electromagnetic field interference, or EMF. Your Mercedes has a motorized door or flap that protects the camera lens from road grime when it is not in use. When you engage a camera-assisted mode, a small electric motor kicks in to flip that door open. In a perfect world, that motor would do its job silently and move on. However, the manufacturer's original design failed to account for how much electrical noise this motor generates. As current flows into the motor to move the flap, it creates a localized magnetic field that radiates outward from the wiring. Because the wiring for the camera motor is bundled tightly with the sensitive data lines for the parking system, a phenomenon called inductive coupling occurs. The magnetic field from the motor leaks into the neighboring wires, creating a tiny unintended voltage spike. The car's parking assist computer sees this spike and misinterprets it as a signal return from the ultrasonic sensors. Essentially, the car's brain thinks a sensor just reported a massive obstacle at point-blank range. The system reacts by throwing up the red ring of death on your infotainment screen. It is a digital hallucination caused by bad electrical manners from the camera motor. Mercedes-Benz has acknowledged this in a specific technical service bulletin numbered LI54.71P080236. They have identified that the camera functionality itself is perfectly fine. The image on your screen is clear, the sensors are healthy, and the software is stable. The problem is purely an electromagnetic compatibility issue that tricks the display logic into crying wolf. Technicians are often led astray by this because it mimics other common failures. There is actually a companion bulletin, LI5465P080132, that covers other reasons for the red ring symptom. However, the smoking gun for the camera door issue is the timing. If the red ring only appears the exact moment the camera door actuates, you've found your ghost. The official repair direction does not involve replacing the motor, the camera, or the parking sensors. Instead, the solution is to choke the interference before it can reach the rest of the car's nervous system. This is done using passive components called clip-on ferrite magnets. A ferrite magnet, or ferrite core, is a dense sleeve of ceramic-like material that snaps around a wire. It acts as a low-pass filter, allowing the slow electrical current the motor needs to pass through, while effectively absorbing the high-frequency electromagnetic noise. It's a simple, elegant solution to a complex physics problem. The repair is highly specific depending on which vehicle you are working on. For an S-Class or an EQS sedan with a front-facing camera, you have to access the motor labeled M35-1. You must install exactly one clip-on ferrite magnet specifically on the wire for pin 3. If you are dealing with the rear camera on an EQS sedan, the interference is even more aggressive. In that case, you have to target motor M35-2 and install two separate ferrite magnets. One goes on the wire for pin 3 and the second goes on pin 4. This double filtering is necessary to stabilize the much longer wiring run in those vehicles. For the rest of the fleet, including the E-Class, CLS, and EQS SUV, the fix is a single magnet on pin 4 of the rear camera motor. This pinpoint accuracy is vital. If you put the magnet on the wrong wire or the wrong pin, the interference will simply bypass the filter and your red ring will return. Owner reports on this are filled with a mix of relief and frustration. Many owners describe the panic stop reaction when the red ring pops up unexpectedly in a tight garage. Some owners have reported going back to the dealership 3 or 4 times, with shops blindly replacing sensors or performing software updates that never actually solve the root EMF issue. The hero parts for this fix are surprisingly accessible to the average DIYer or independent shop. You don't need a proprietary Mercedes part in a fancy box. The TSB actually points directly to 2 commercial sources, a Conrad part number 1589460 or an Amazon ASIN B08CSGS-ZSH. These are standard, high-quality interference suppressors that cost less than a cup of coffee. The real challenge of the repair isn't the part itself, but getting to the wiring. On most of these models, you have to partially disassemble the trunk lid trim or the front grille area to reach the camera actuators. It is a surgical repair that requires patience and the right plastic trim tools to avoid scratching your high-end paint or leather. Now, let's talk about the cost of making this ghost disappear. If you take your car to a dealership, you are paying for their specialized knowledge and the overhead of a premium service department. Even though the part costs about $5, the labor to access the camera door assembly is the cost cliffhanger here. A dealership will typically charge for 1 to 2 hours of diagnostic and labor time. At high-end labor rates, you are looking at a total bill between $320 and $400. While that sounds steep for a magnet, it includes the peace of mind that the trim was pulled and reinstalled correctly by someone who knows where the hidden clips are located. If you take this to a specialized independent shop, the price drops significantly. An independent mechanic who is familiar with Mercedes TSBs can likely perform this entire job for a total of $210 to $250.
$210.
This is one of those rare cases where the labor is 98% of the invoice, and the parts are essentially a rounding error. In the end, this isn't a safety disaster, but it is a massive annoyance that ruins the premium experience of a Mercedes-Benz. By adding a few dollars worth of magnets, you can stop the phantom alerts and get back to trusting your parking sensors again. Have you dealt with this mysterious red ring, or did your dealer try to sell you a whole new camera system instead? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the fixes the manufacturers don't want you to overpay for.
That is it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.